Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with my Atakline for this Wednesday, March 15th, 2017. Hope everyone's having a great week thus far. I've been having a decent one. Let's get down with the news. Starting with me, DJ Zack Attack News, with a gig I had this past Saturday. I was supposed to have two to end my Attack versus Everybody tour, but due to the heavy winds that happened this past Wednesday, causing a lot of schools to be closed for multiple days, my Alma Middle School show at night for daddy-daughter, mother-son dance got rescheduled. We're looking at a rescheduled date right now. They're trying to get it settled. A couple options didn't come through for that. So I ended my tour this past Saturday. Only one gig of the 2 gigs scheduled. St. Patrick's in downtown Romeo. For the last 6 years, I've been DJing there on the kids' tent for bingo. This year, I got upgraded to the main stage. Yay! And I hope I get called back. But I've been through this before. I did a stage one year. I did Peach Fest one year. We thought it was going to lead to multiple gigs there. Didn't lead to anything. We hope this doesn't do the same thing, because we kicked butt on the main stage. I bought my TV with my videos, and everyone enjoyed it. A lot of local vendors saw me, including Brown Iron Brew House, who I go there a lot for trivia. They got to see my show. Maybe they'll hire me for an event, because they hire DJs for things, but not me. So they see my show, maybe, and people were bouncing, people were singing. It was packed. You know, despite the fact it was like, what, 29 degrees? They had this big tent in downtown Romeo. They closed off the street. They usually used to have it at the Lions Club. Not this time. The last 2 years, they closed down the main street with a big tent in the middle. And they had a heater thing. They had like these machines blowing heat into the tent, so it was keeping ourselves warm. And it was a fun show. You know, everyone enjoyed it. A lot of compliments all around from people. And some other people I knew, you know, people that were getting their heads shaved or just watching other people get their heads shaved for childhood cancer research. That's what it said. But it's still great. Great way to support the local community. A lot of local vendors, not just Brown Iron, but Big Boy was there. There's a new Big Boy Cafe that's only open till 3, but next week they're open till 8. So, yeah, they're going to get more business then. They open later. They're not the pantry. Local restaurant here only opens till like 4. So, I'm off for a couple weeks. I'm off for, let's say, about 15 days. March 30th is my next gig. Wilkinson Middle School. Their spring dances on Thursday this year, not on Friday. And it's 2 hours, not 3 hours. Switching up on me, but the winter show was great this past November. Can't wait for another fun show in 2 weeks. Basically, 2 weeks. Now, with the entertainment news, starting with your number ones. We got a new number 1 movie with a decent debut for Kong Skull Island, ending the short reign of Logan. Debuted with a decent 61 million. Now, Logan made 85 million last week. So, Skull Island did a decent. I thought maybe Logan would be tame, but Skull did pretty well with the 61 million debut, but may not last long because Beauty and the Beast comes out this Friday. The anticipated live-action remake of a Disney classic. I may see it. That's probably one of my favorite Disney films of all time is Beauty and the Beast. I watched that one like a ton when I was a kid. And I hope for the best for it. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to translate on the main. I've seen the trailers for it. Looks decent to me. Emma Watson's doing a good job. CGI is okay on the inanimate objects. I know it's CG, but dang it, it's not the same. It's like the new Alpha and the new Power Rangers coming out next week. A lot of this 90s nostalgia carrying over to movies and concert tours. I'll get to a 90s tour announcement in just a little bit. But while we have a new number 1 movie, we have also a new number 1 album. And he also has the number 1 single. Still number 1 single, Ed Sheeran, for a 7th consecutive week, while his album Divide debuts at number 1 on the album charts. It is, I think it is the second number 1 album in a row, following the debut of his number 1 debut of his album Multiply, his last album. And not only is Divide be number 1, it's also the largest first sales week of the year thus far. With 322,000 copies. And being the biggest first week sales since J. Cole's album in December, selling 492,000 with albums and streams. So big win for Ed, debuting #1 on the album and staying above the top with his album, with his song Shape of You. While Rihanna gets a 22nd top 5 hit, Love on the Brain in the top 5, Clean Bandits, Rockabye is in the top 10. That was decent. While Lord is in the top 20. She debuted at 100 last week with Green Light, not counting its full week tracking. You know, it was only a few days. But now with a full week under its belt, it's at number 19 from 100. So, big jump for her. And Bruno Mars' song's number 3. That's what I like. So, congrats to Ed for your #1 album and single with his concert tickets going on sale as well last week for his North American Arena tour. So, there you go. Too bad Ed won't be performing any more award show because he's been doing mostly the same songs. You know, he won't have enough songs to perform if he was to perform at the MTV Movie Awards. Well, they are changing it up a bit when it comes to the MTV Movie Awards. It's going to be May. You know, usually it's about between April and June it's usually on. But this year, for the first time in its 25 or so year history, MTV Movie Awards will be expanding. Basically, it's the MTV Golden Globes, because we're honoring both movies and TV. So that's what they're doing, honoring both movies and TV like the Golden Globes do. According to a statement to MTV, the overall acknowledges a golden age of content. It will celebrate even more of the brightest, bravest, funniest, and most shared films and TV shows resonating across youth culture. Some expect Stranger Things to be nominated for some awards in the TV categories. So let's see what kind of categories they have for TV. Because, you know, obviously, like the movies, you got the Best Picture, Best Kiss, very well known, Best Fight, Best Villain. Some of the most well-known categories in the MTV Movie Awards history. So let's see what kind of categories they're going to have for the TV. The ceremony will air on May 7th. Well, what's supposed to be taped on May 7th. Don't know when it's going to air. Because sometimes they tape it and then they air it later. You know, last year, Rock and Kevin Hart hosted it. That was decent. So let's see who gets to host it this year now that it is both movies and TV. And it will air on May 7th. They'll probably announce more about not just the host, but presenters and performers. They always have some music.
MTV Video Music Awards, the American.
So, there you go. Speaking of 90s, man, let's get like a nostalgia-themed episode. Talk about, you know, the new Power Rangers coming out next week and then remake of Beauty and the Beast, the live-action version. And talk about MTV Movie Awards, which started in the 90s. Well, not only is there 90s nostalgia happening on TV and movies, there's also a 90s tour. The I Love the 90s tour. I went to it last year with Vanilla Ice. Got this shit from it. Vanilla Ice, Salt and Pepper were the headliners of this tour. But they're bringing back the I Love the 90s tour, this time with a new subtitle. The party continues with a whole different lineup. Now, the original I Love the 90s lineup with Vanilla Ice, Color Me Bad, among others, are still doing select dates this year in Europe, Australia, and a couple dates here in America, a couple state fairs. But the Party Continues lineup will start their tour in July 7th in Washington. And they will be at Michigan twice. They were at Michigan. I think the original I Love the 90s tour was in Michigan 4 times. They were in Kalamazoo, Detroit, when I saw the Pine Mount Pleasant, and I think that was it. I thought they were in Saginaw, too. Yeah, Saginaw, Kalamazoo. No, Grand Rapids! Yeah, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Clarkston / Detroit, and Mount Pleasant. We'll play today the original 90s show. DTE will be in Detroit August 6th. And I mentioned some of the venues in Michigan, in some cities, as well as like Green Bay, Houston, Indiana, they're going to be there. A couple of Virginia dates, and in Chicago. Who's in the lineup? Well, when the dates were starting to pile out for this tour, there was a rumor about who was going to be on this The Party Continues tour, like Sugar Ray's Mark McGrath. There was even rumors about TLC being a part. TLC denied it, but denied no more. TLC will be the headliners of this I Love the 90s tour. You know, the party continues. Alongside them, Mark McGrath, select venues will get a lineup that will include Naughty by Nature, Biz Markie, Montel Jordan, Snap, and CNC Music Factory. The Detroit lineup will be TLC, Color Me Bad, and All for One, leftovers from the last I Love the 90s tour. They did not make an appearance on the Detroit stop because it was Vanilla Ice, Salt and Pepper, Tone Loc, Coolio, and Rob Bass. That was the Detroit lineup last year. So there was no Color Me Bad and All for One. Kind of like a makeup for not being there last year with the original lineup. Along with Biz Markie, Snap, and CNC Music Factory. Next, other dates will get Blackstreet, Naughty by Nature, Montel Jordan, including Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant's getting Montel Jordan. But it's still going to be a lot of fun songs to reflect on. A lot of classic 90s hits, especially for the headliners. I have a personal connection to them a little bit. I'm a fan of theirs. You know, I had their first 3 albums. I bought all 4 of their albums. I had Who and the TLC Tip on cassette, Fanmare on CD, Crazy Sexy Cool on CD, and 3D on CD. And that was my favorites. Too bad she passed away 15 years ago. I was supposed to see TLC about 17 years ago on the fan mail tour. I ordered through the phone. The operator was a bitch and accidentally got me tickets for Chicago because she thought the Detroit date was rescheduled. Don't know what she got it from. We trusted her. I don't care whose fault it was. It was still a fucked up move. Basically, I missed them, especially after Left Eye died. It hurt even more. And they've toured a couple years without Left Eye. They did a tour of New Kids on the Block, the Total Package tour, the main event tour with Nelly back in 2015. And they also did their own headlining show at Caesars Windsor. I didn't get to see that. But now they're doing this other than 90s tour. I loved it last year. I went to that tour. It was fun. Fun times. And Salt and Pepper were the best. And I think TLC would be the best. I'm glad he got a good balance. Because Calling Me Bad and All for One kind of like the mid-tempo songs. But you have the great dance songs. With the hits from CNC Music Factory. With things to make you go ooh. And of course, everybody dance now. Snap's got I Got the Power. So there you go. The I Love the 90s. The Party Continues tour swings across America starting July 7th, including in Mount Pleasant at Soaring Eagle, and the day I'm intending on going to, August 6th, at Pine DTE Energy Music Theater. And that is it for the Atakline for today. Thank you so much for watching. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news. From Zach. See you later. Bye-bye.